Wagwan, everybody. I am your Jamaican queen, Miss Y. You are tuned into How I See It TV, and this is Why Caught Alive. This isn't really alive, but y'all, I woke up this morning and I went over to Instagram, and as I was scrolling, I saw that Nell Fletcher from Love and Marriage Huntsville, if y'all don't know, she posted a video. And as I was watching the video, obviously it was from the girls trip that Mel hosted in the Virgin Islands. As I'm watching the video, I see this girl in white. And as the face comes more into view, I realize that the woman in the white bikini is Destiny. And I was kind of shocked, but I'm not surprised. And I've got questions, y'all. I've got questions. One, we know that it was Melody's trip because she said on her story that she would host another girls' trip like this one, right? The one that they went on. So we know that it was Mel's trip, which means in the reality TV landscape, Melody Shari would have been the one to invite everyone on the trip. Like, she would have made the calls. She would have been like, hey, I'm doing a girls trip to the Virgin Islands. You're invited. It's on this day, blah, blah, blah. And you can bring a +1. That would have been Mel's role as the host of the trip, right? So my question is, who brought Destiny? Was she sprung on Melody? Like, and this is how I see it, y'all. I feel, in my opinion, like Destiny is being brought back, and not for any good reason. She's brought back to be the one to come at Melody. At this point in time, Tisha doesn't have any good reason to be at odds with Melody, because they ended last season on a good note. Kimmy and Melody also, I feel, ended last season on an okay note. She doesn't have a reason to be fighting with Melody. Stormy, she created a beef in her mind, but I still feel like she didn't have a good reason to come into this season being at odds with Melody. So the only person that they could have brought on the show to oppose Mel or to be in a battle with Melody would be Destiny. And I figured that Destiny would have been coming back because of the interview that she did with Carlos King last year. It didn't make sense that he was interviewing her. Her story was not that interesting, right? So it was almost like he was doing a job interview to see if he could rehire her. And then I guess with Destiny being arrested and everything that's going on with her and LeBeric, Carlos probably felt like this would be a great storyline. And then Destiny's alleged ex-boyfriend, Moses, is married to one of the Love and Marriage Huntsville former producers who's allegedly now filming for the show. So is Carlos, the AKA reality TV king, jumping into the Married to Medicine pool where he's like, oh, Married to Medicine, they went and they got Dr. G and brought his new wife on the show in an attempt for her and Quad to go at it, and that didn't really happen. So let me go and bring Destiny and also bring Sunny onto the show so that they can do what Quad and Sweet Tea didn't do on Married to Medicine. Is that what's happening here? So one, Carlos wants someone to go at Mel, in my opinion. And as a lot of content creators who had dropped the tea on Sunday that allegedly Destiny was on the trip, a lot of those content creators were saying Carlos is trying to remake a storyline that we just saw on Married to Medicine. But the difference is Dr. G and Quad, they were married. They had a real history. Destiny and Moses, I don't feel like they had a real history like that. They dated for a couple months and it didn't work out. Sunny, she wasn't a castmate. And Destiny, she was fired. So this situation seems more forced than the Dr. G and Sweet Tea of it all. That happened, in my opinion, more organically. And why do they want people on the show who don't have business? Destiny doesn't have a business unless she's coming back to relaunch Madani. What is her story going to be outside of I still have a problem with Melody. Melody did this, Melody did that, blah, 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 blah. LeBeric did this, LeBeric did that. I mean, can she speak about LeBeric at this point in time? Like, wasn't there like some court order that she couldn't even speak about him on the show? I'm confused. And as I said, who brought her on the trip? Because, again, it's Melody's girls' trip. She's the one who hosted the trip. In the reality TV world, someone always has to host. I'm so stuffy, y'all. Someone has to host these trips for it to flow as a storyline. One of the cast members has to be the one to say, I am hosting a girls trip. I'm inviting you. I'm not inviting this person. So who invited Destiny? Did Melody know that she was coming on the trip? Tisha, did you invite her? As a payback? As get back? Because Nell had your cousin Kiki on the trip when y'all weren't in a good place. So you're like, y'all sprung Kiki on me. So now I'm gonna spring Destiny on y'all. Like, is that what's going on? It's weird. And it feels icky. It doesn't feel like a great storyline. It feels like last season, the cast made 10 steps forward to bring the show back to a positive space where they're not arguing and fighting over the same things, where we're showing our businesses, where we're having expos and stuff, where we're having the group come together and we're having a counselor there or a group therapist and we're talking through stuff, to now it seems like we're going back to fighting and arguing. So what is it? Is it going to be Destiny and Stormy versus Melody? Or is it going to be Destiny, Stormy, and Letitia, who group thinks? Because the minute she feels like there is more people around her who are at odds with Melody, she's like, oh my God, now I can jump in and be at odds with Melody too, even though we were cool last season. So is it going to be Stormy, Destiny, and Tisha against Melody? And listen here, millimeters. I know that the video we are looking at is from Nell Fletcher. But this is what I don't want y'all to do. I don't want y'all to start with the Nell is an ops narrative just yet. Let's wait and see how the season play out. Because at this point, I'm thanking Nell Fletcher for this video. Because of Miss Nell Fletcher, we have concrete proof of the game that the producers of Love and Marriage Huntsville are about to be playing for the next season. Now Fletcher just gave us concrete evidence that Destiny is filming for the show. We saw the camera, so I can safely say, I'm not alleging anything, I can safely say Destiny is filming for the new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Will she make it onto the show? Meaning, will her scenes actually make the show? We don't know. Because again, we've been watching reality TV long enough to know that a lot of people film and sometimes they get left on the editing room floor. Sometimes they get cut from scenes. So we have to wait and see. But for right now, thanks to Nell Fletcher, we know that them producers had Melody around Destiny. And we don't know at this point if Mel knew that Destiny was coming. So I can't wait to learn whether Mel knew or not. I can't wait to see how things play out. But yeah, y'all, as it looks right now, based on the video that Nell Fletcher posted, Destiny Payton Williams is back in Love and Marriage Huntsville. And we know that Sunny, the wife of Destiny's ex-boyfriend Moses, allegedly is also filming for the show. So this is going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess, y'all. And then in the video, at first glance, when Nell caught her on the camera, Destiny looked pissed. She didn't seem like she was happy to be there. She didn't seem happy that Nell was videoing her. And then Nell panned to some of the other people who were on the boat. I think I saw Sunny and I think I saw Lauren. I'm not sure, but I know I saw Sunny. She was way down at the end of the other end of the boat. And then when Nell panned back to Destiny, all of a sudden Destiny is like smiling and waving in the video. And for me, that felt like, hello, motherfuckers. That's what it felt like. It felt like, you know what? Let me wave because I know that Nell is about to post this to social media. And I want the millimeters to know that I'm back, bitches. So she switched from being mad that she was being filmed by Nell to wanting to send a message that she's back. That's how I see it. I could be wrong. You know, we all know that Destiny has like this resting bitch face. No offense, but she always looks mad. Stormy too. They both have that kind of demeanor where their face always looks like they're upset about something. But the camera was on her long enough the first time where even if it was a resting bitch face moment, she could have switched up immediately and said hi then. But she waited, I think, and analyzed the situation. So when Nell Fletcher panned back to her, she said, let me give a smile and let me give a wave so that these people know that I'm back. Allegedly. That's how I'm looking at it. Guys, as I said before, it looks like the new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to be a mess. From what Stormy posted over the weekend, trying to come for the millimeters, trying to come at Melody, to now learning from Nell Fletcher's video that Destiny is once again around the cast and around the filming of it all. It's going to be a mess. It seems like it's going to be entertaining. It seems like I'm going to out here doing videos once again defending Mel's position, because I always say that Mel might not be perfect, but when it comes to the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, I agree with Mel's position more than I agree with anybody else's. So I don't think that's going to change. And I can't wait to see what the new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is going to give us. Anyways, y'all, that's how I see it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please, right now, hit the like button and go hit that subscribe button too. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 600 and change, but please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. All right. As I always say, walk good. Bye.